Well, this is Week here, back here again, getting ready to do a little 2022 lawn care setup and maybe a little tour of my shop. Well, actually, it's a tour of my shop as well. And show you what we're working with this year and hopefully what we'll be able to do, what we got to do throughout the year with what we got. And without further ado, let's get to it. All right, here we go. We're gonna start out with some of the stuff we have back here in the back. I'm not quite using right now. I'm just kind of like backup. Not talking about my pole saw, but this weed eater here. What you're looking at there, that first weed eater, this weed eater here, rather, that's an FS 131R steel. I purchased that not long ago because I needed a backup and didn't want to go out and buy a new one. So it was an auction going on with the city and I picked it up. It wasn't running at the time. Took it to a guy and he got it up and going and it runs real strong, real good. It's what I need for a backup there. So, and then next to it you'll see the old HT101 steel pole saw. That's it right there. Yeah, I bought that from a gentleman. I had a brand new one. Somebody stole it. That's a long story and a whole different story altogether. They stole my whole trailer and I had to kind of start from scratch almost. But this guy had one, and matter of fact, he had too many, so he just decided to sell me one, and I appreciate it. And he sold it to me for a nice price. And I went on and picked that up. You can see here I have a Paul series lift. That's what I use to lift my mower. Well, sometime when I get my, because I'm gonna get me another shop. I'm in a storage shed right now, but I'm getting me another shop. I'll be using it more then. But for right now, I just got it sitting in here because I use a little lift that I got. Well, actually a hoist to change my blades with, but that's gonna come in handy down the road. And then again, I might just sell it because I'm gonna probably have a horse in my shop as well. What you see there is a backpack blower rack. That's the BPS 100 from Greenworks. Right now I'm not using it. I'm in the midst of deciding whether I want to get a box truck or do I want to go with the ramp rack. So I'm not going to put it on this trailer I'm using right now until I decide exactly what it is and which way I'm going with that. All right. Yeah. Over here, I got an assortment of things. Some of the stuff I'll be getting rid of it. Some of it, like I said, once I get my shop, I'll be able to better arrange it because I'm going to use some of these there for parts for some of the other equipment I have that's got some of the same parts or use some of the same stuff that these particular pieces of item have. What you see there on the floor there, that's an on-end engine. I bought a leaf vac that had an on-end engine on it. Matter of fact, that was the engine on there. And what I did, I went out and purchased another on-end engine. I purchased, it was, three altogether. The gentleman sold me 3 on-end engine, which is a rare engine, by the way. He sold them to me for $400. 2 was already rebuilt. 1 is in a box back there. You can see it right there with that little yellow tag on it. It's everything's there. It just need to be put together. And this guy has been good, I guess. Well, ain't no guess. He has been good because I got those 3 engines for $400. He said that he was rebuilding some old tractors that he had, and he didn't want to go back with those. And he was going to put something different on it. But I could show used engine, so I bought them. I couldn't beat that. What you see here, that's another engine come off of one of a concrete mixer, excuse me, that I have. It runs. I just didn't feel like bothering trying to get it up and going at the time, so I went and bought another engine to put on that mixer, and the mixer I had it worked on over the winter. What it is I got a concrete curb machine, and I also put down concrete curbing for people who want that border around their flower beds and stuff that don't want to deal with these different stones and borders that they have, having to go back and redo them. So I went on and got one of those, and hopefully I'm not going to mess with it this year because I got some other stuff going on, and that I'll explain later. But right now, but that's what that engine's for. Also, you'll see a bluebird dethatcher, a bluebird Land Commander dethatcher right there, which I use, and it's brought me, and it made me a little money. Can't complain. And if you look, you can't see it, but this bag here is this piece of equipment right there. That's a Bearcat, a leaf vac, yard vac. That I'm gonna sell and get rid of it because I bought that big leaf vac and I don't really need it. But sooner or later I get to put it out there, and then again I might just give it away to someone who may need it or want it. Well, and then the wheelbarrow, and there's another little tiller. The engine's gone on it. I'm either see if I can replace it or just get rid of it. That little tiller right there. All right, you see these two blowers here? Those are Red Max. These two blowers right here, I started my company out with back in 2014. I didn't want to go out and buy any new equipment, so because in case I didn't want to do this, so I purchased these off an auction as well. One of them's, was bought for parts. That one in the back there, it runs. It runs, but it needs some work. But I'm gonna eventually I'm most likely I'm gonna get that other one in the back up and going, or either I'll just sell both of them and one they can use for parts. Maybe for somebody just starting out and that don't want to spend a bunch of money either, and start this lawn care thing. And then again, I just might give it away as well. Help somebody out. Old wheelbarrow there, old Partridge Source wheelbarrow I got from Lowe's. And I got an assortment of other stuff back there. So we're gonna move on. Over here, what you're looking at right now is a steel HS45 hedge trimmer and a steel HS56C steel trimmer, hedge trimmer. I've had them for a little while. They right now, I use them. They're not really backups. I just when I need something that I like to do a little detailing with and shaping things up, I use these smaller hedge trimmers because I can handle them better and do different stuff with them. But right now I don't have a use for them at the moment. I'm not using them at the moment, but they'll be used before the year out, I'm quite sure. Okay, let's go over here. We're at what you're looking at right there, that's a Shindawa. I guess I'm saying that right. That's a T350. A T350 weed eater. And if you see that one right there, it's a twin to it, same model, T350. These weed eaters here, I done had them a little while. I bought them when I first started. They're heavy. They're heavy duty. And what it is, these weed eaters here now, these my babies. I like them because when I got some heavy work to do, these are the weed eaters I use. Because they do not play. They don't bog down. I mean, I can cut down very small little saplings with them right away. It just eats them up. These are two great weed eaters. The one you see right here, this Echo, that's a hedge trimmer. That's an Echo SHC 225S hedge trimmer, and the one beside it is a Steel HL56K. HL56K. I have a twinned it on the trailer already. These are, I don't know, I guess I get a little carried away. But you never, for me, I can never have enough. Well, yes, I can, but I prefer to have a good bit of equipment. So if anything goes on, I'm prepared. I don't have to go all crazy wondering what I'm going to do, because I know I got something there to back it up, and it just makes my life a little easier. And that's one reason why I carry quite a few pieces of equipment, especially when I can find them equipment, whether it's new or used at a right price. I'll go ahead and purchase it. Plus I do a little work on my own stuff when I can, and so that's the way I run it. As you see there, I got my rake, my shovel. I got the old garden hoe with the forks. I got the two 4-tine cultivator rakes. This one here and this one right here. I got the old hole there that I need every now and then, when you're out there working in those flower beds. I try not to deal with these flower beds too much, because it just takes a whole lot of time, and we all know. But there are times when, for certain customers, depending on who they are, I will go ahead and do a flower bed. Anyway, all right, what you see here, that's a Husqvarna 125B handheld blower. I purchased this from a gentleman, a homeowner, who were moving. It was new in the box, said he didn't have a need for it, and I said, well, okay. And actually, at the time, I really needed a handheld blower, and it came in handy. I got another one like it. Well, actually, it's a little different. I'll show it to you when I go out to the trailer. This here is the part of the combo of the Echo that I got on the truck out there. That Echo is a PAS 225 combo. This is the edger part to it, and I'll show you the other part once I get out to the trailer. Okay, I forgot about that. I got some more attachments back there, shafts and stuff. That combo system that I'll be using in sometime or another, but I got it and it's there, so that's great. Also, this steel right here, that's a HL56K, and it's a combo system, as you can see. HL56K. All right, so we move over here. This backpack blower you see is a Steel BR800X. I've had that for about 3 seasons. Bought it new. I just had to have one, but as you guys know, this thing is heavy, and so I only use it when I'm leaf season. Other than that, I got another little one out on the trailer. I'll be talking about it in just a minute when we get out there. Right here, what you see is a TR1540 post hole digger. That's it right there. The TR1540 post hole digger. Every now and then, especially if I have every now and then I have a customer who wants a tree planted, or maybe I have to do a little, not little work to maybe a privacy fence or something like that, a little add-on, I'll use it. Don't get into privacy fence, but you know, when the job is not too big, I'll go ahead and try it. And not just try it, I do it. And that's what that's for. Up there, I got my 3 rakes, 3 old garden rakes. What you see there is hose to my pressure washer. I really don't get into pressure washing, but when I, every now and then, I do my own home. I do my mom's, or actually my sister's place. You know, some people I know, and I'll do that. And if the money's right, if somebody wants it done, and I got the time, I'll go ahead and do an individual house. But that's not something I just go after. But I got it. I got that's the water hose up top, and that is the hose for the pressure washer right there. The pressure washer, I got an electric one. It's at my home in my garage. I'm not gonna show you it, but you know, I got it, so I use it. What you see up under that is some chemicals and stuff that I used to carry that little crate on my trailer. I don't anymore, but I carry some of my chemicals that I spray on herbicide and pesticide and stuff like that for weeds and bugs and so forth. Over here, what you see in here is a Roundup backpack sprayer and a RL Flowmaster Pro Series 4-gallon backpack sprayers. That's the little 1-gallon Roundup sprayer. And back there, what you got is a Premier Series stainless steel sprayer. I forgot where I picked that up, but I mostly use it for when I'm spraying like ant beds and stuff like that. That comes in handy. Right here, what you're looking at is a little Honda pump. I haven't really had to use it yet, but just in case, I got it. Picked it up for a little nothing. Matter of fact, I think that was given to me, but it wasn't working at the time. I took it to a guy. He got it going for me, so I got it if I ever need it. Extra gas cans, my old work boots there right there top. I keep my little weed control and herbicide right there. You see a little some more some bags of pesticide and herbicide and mahogany and stuff that I put on grass. My little garden grass clipping bags, paper towels, my coolers that we use during the summer. I keep an extra thing of and I got some soap powder I got to take at home. That's for the house. Behind that, I keep my oil for my truck, oil to put in my hydros on my mowers. Under there, you see some PVC blaster and silicone stuff and throttle body cleaner and spray paint. And up top there, what you're looking at is some more Roundup and herbicide, pesticide stuff that I use, so forth. This is all stuff that I use. I have my little horse there in their little gray box. I got my grinder to sharpen my blades, extra battery for my lawnmowers, and so forth, so on. Steel, circular saw, extra hydro, which I don't need. I'm gonna probably wind up selling that. That's some old parts. And then I got my toolbox there, the old Cobalt toolbox that I purchased to work, to keep my tools so I can work on my equipment. We're gonna go out here and look at a few things. You see old Country Line 30-gallon sprayer, tow behind, that I use when I'm on a bigger piece of property, right there. Over here is my air compressor. Right here, Central Pneumatic 125 maximum PSI, 2.5 horsepower air compressor. Down here is my Champion dual fuel generator. clippings off of gas and propane. All right, we're gonna move over here to the trailer. Get you a good wide shot of my rig there. The old Dodge. I'm gonna have to do something else. The old Dodge. I don't want to overdo it, but that's my old Dodge here. Old 1500. Still working hard. I've had the truck for a little while now. What you see here is first thing you will see is a Stihl, and that's it right there, KM990R weed eater. Next one is a FC111 weed eater by Stihl. One below it is the Echo PAS225 combo. That's that other part of the little extension I got inside. Right now I have the weed eater attachments on it, using it on the regular. Just down there is the Stihl BR600 backpack blower. Right there. Beside it is a Stihl S620 backpack sprayer. I believe that's a 4-gallon sprayer. I'm probably gonna have to do some work to it because it's been the guy that helped me, he was using it, it kind of leaked on him, so I got to find out what's going on with it. But that's my sprayer as well. I got the Defender racks right there, as you can see. I got Defender fuel racks right here, right up front. One of them I have my pesticide stuff in it, so you'll see that I stay prepared. This one here is my little 5-gallon tank that I keep regular fuel in. I keep my mixed fuel in the one in the middle right there. It's going around. Show you some other stuff. Little trash can there. I got my cones. They're important. You want to stay safe when you're out there cutting that grass on them streets. All right, what you see there? There's a just a minute. This the wind is blowing. I don't want it to snuff me out. That's a Husqvarna X Series 125 Blower Vac. This here little blower there, I got it because if I do cut hedges, I don't particularly like to leave leaves and clippings off of people freshly done mulch beds, and we got the big pieces of the little tiny leaves. I use that to pick those leaves up and make everything as good and clean as I found it before I started cutting. What you see there is another that's a Stihl HS45 hedge trimmer right there. This one here, as you can see, that's a HL56K long hedge trimmer. That's the twin to the other one they have inside. Now for the main attraction, what you're looking at there, that's a Pro Stance 32 Gravely. I picked this boy up this year, along with the Pro Turn 252 Gravely. I picked it up at the end of last cutting season. Now these mowers are not new, but they're pretty near. I think I picked this one up, it had 100 hours on it. The guy that sold it to me said that his guys preferred the stand-ups, and what he wanted was just to get something back out of it. He didn't even, I picked this mower up, I think this mower here is a little bit north of $10,000, and I got it for a real good price. I mean, a real good price. This one here as well, I think it's around $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, and I picked it up for a real good price. The guy said, that sold me this one, he said that he bought it, he had a contract to do these specific yards, and somehow or another, I don't know if they lost the contract or it was, how people who come in and underbid you. But he said he didn't have a need for he had about 6 of these. And he had sold, I think, 4 of them, and he had 2 left. And he was just, like he said, was just trying to get some of his money back out of what he was doing. And we talked, and then he sold it to me for a real good price as well. I was blessed because, I think it was, last Christmas before last, I had all my equipment. Well, I had my trailer stolen with my mowers, and I had a Bradley 52 stand-up and a Husqvarna riding lawnmower. It was a 48-inch in the trailer. It was stolen from that spot, that empty spot right there where you see. They got the guy, but when they got him, all I got back was my trailer. He had sold my equipment, pole saw, some other stuff I had in there. But God is good, and I had to crawl my way back, but He made it possible for me to be able to purchase these. And I own these mowers outright. That's how good Yahweh is. I own them outright. I don't owe nobody for this. This is mine. Can't nobody come and take it. I don't. It's just that he did me real nice. Also, you can see this trailer here. Now, this trailer was homemade. I bought it from a guy after my trailer had been stolen. I didn't have nothing to cut with, and I needed something, so I bought this trailer. I bought a package. I bought the trailer. It had a little Taro time cutter on it, a master time cutter, whatever it was. The deck was partially shot out, but I have to say, for that time cutter, to be just a residential mower and something that you wouldn't cut grass with maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. That thing cut pretty good. Even with the deck being the way it was, I was surprised that thing cut as good as it did. Now eventually, I think the belt broke on it, and I had money already saved up to purchase I bought another mower. It was a Ferris Evolution, 48-inch. The kind you sit down on, kind of sit down, stand up type deal. I wasn't happy with that. I thought I was gonna be, but I wasn't really happy with that lawnmower. It didn't cut that well, and it was just horrible on my back. And I'm not knocking Ferris. It was just I was tall. I ain't got the greatest back in the world anyway, and so it just wasn't meant for me. Somebody else, smaller size, younger, might do wonders for them. But I didn't like the cut on it either. So, but anyway, I was able to be blessed and to pick these 2 mowers up along with with some other stuff that I was blessed to get. Now, when I bought that trailer, that Echo combo, it was part of the deal. Also, one of the steel weed eaters was part of the deal as well. What else? A backpack blower, which I no longer have, and I'm not gonna go into the reason why I don't have it. And a trash can that came with it. But I've been blessed. I appreciate what Yahweh has done. And I'm this video getting kind of long, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here right now. But this is what We Care Lawn is running with this year. I'm gonna, like I said, the only thing now I got to do is decide on which way I want to go with my truck. either what I would be hauling this stuff on. I really want to get rid of the trailer and just go with one unit. I'm gonna keep my trailer just in case something happened to that unit. So I always have a backup. If you can see all the other stuff that I got back up to, naturally I'm gonna have a backup to whatever I haul my stuff in. And we were doing a mulch job. We did enough mulch job earlier today, and that's what's left of it. So that put it down in my yard. The lady said she didn't want it, she didn't need it, so she gave it to me, and I appreciate her for it. But anyway, that's where we're at. This is what we're running for in 2022. And as always, with we care because we know our customer care about their lawn. With that,